So excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I believe in unicorns. Believe in unicorns. I'm so excited. Now, what was I going to? Oh, I went to go get that window cleaner and I forgot it. I don't like this other cleaner I have. Hi, Lise Bedard. Gosh, my friend Lise. Lise, I hope you're doing well up there in your neck of the country. In your neck of the country. Oh, and Clint, there is Clint. Hi, Clint. Clint's my buddy. Clint's my good buddy. Yep, I think I'll open this up. This is for my cleaning my glasses, but I'm going to use it. Okay, now, glasses cleaning. I'm going to use it here instead for right this minute. I went out to the kitchen to get the glass cleaning. There's Irma and Gail. Hi. Lise, Clint, Irma, and Gail. You guys are amazing. Let me see. I'm just squirting a little bit of this here. I used to. Oh, good God. Oh, good grief, that stuff. I first cleaned with this here. It says, best cleaner ever. Safer hands, tools, fabrics, clear, and rubber stamps and more. Well, good grief, that stuff's oily. It's oily. These things oily. So then I have some foam clean. Hi, Colette. There's Colette. No, Clint, I don't want to do a class tonight, darling, because once I'm done here, I'm going to be ready for the sack. You know, ready for the sack, Clint. But we could do a class tomorrow, Clint. You'll have to, but it'll depend on how I'm feeling. You just never know. Once you get old like me, you never know from one day to the next how you're going to be feeling. Gosh, I hope you guys are all doing well in all your necks of the woods. Yep, I hope you all are doing well in your necks of the woods. We're all in our neck. Oh, I got my ink today. I'm so happy. My ink, I do this instant ink thing, but I use so much ink that I was without ink for a couple days, but I got it today, so I'm happy as a... Hi, Starla Arts. Nice to see you. Gosh, I wish I remembered people's real names. I just remember your stage names. See, I'm lucky that I do that. Oh, there, that was a good drink. I don't know why. I've been so warm today. Not feverish warm, just a warm. And Susan Ernst, hello. You guys, it's not going to be very interesting tonight because 5th week in isolation for Colette. Yes. Freedom back and get back to your students. I can understand that. I heard some talk that our governor wants to get school back in session, but I got a feeling if he does that, hi Janice, I got a feeling if he does that, there's going to be some upset parents, and I think the parents aren't going to be sending their little chillins to school. So I'm reaching around to get my bags. Get me some bags because I'm the bag lady. Let's see. What do I want? Oh, my littler ones. These will work. No. Yeah, I don't think a lot of parents would be happy if they have to send their children back to work. I'm putting things together. I'm just going to be packing up one of my cigar boxes tonight. And or 2 or 3 or 8. Indiana is closed until fall. Oh my word, Gail. You mean your schools are closed? And Janice, Virginia, schools are closed. Yeah, I think our governor is see, the sad thing about Florida is Florida here, it really depends on the tourist industry. As long as stuff is closed up, hi Crazy Horse Crafter. As long as Florida's closed up, money isn't coming into the state. So I guess the governor wants to open things up so the tourists can come back. But I don't know. I got a feeling people will fight him on that. But I'm just going to show you some of this stuff that I kind of throw in these boxes. And that's right, Lise. They should be until everything is under control. Yes, it is. It is, Gail. It is the same everywhere. I'm putting in, like, you'll find, like, when I put these cards in there, they're different game cards. I put 3 of each one in this time. Now, each time I do cigar boxes, they're always different. Every box is different. Now, when I sent off some cigar boxes before, I got a couple notices from people who bought cigar boxes, and they were a little concerned because they weren't exactly like what I showed on the video. Well, they're not going to be the same. They're going to be different because it's going to be whatever I find to throw in. So if you look at this one, you'll see basically what I put in the boxes, but it's not going to be exactly what's going to be in the next box. But one thing I love, these apples to apples cards. I got this game from the thrift shop for $1, and the game sells for like $30, and this was a new game. What I like about these cards is they've all got a word on them, and the word is written nice and bold, like deadly, explosive, scary, eternal, organic, selfish, supple, just a bunch of different words. And I don't know what the heck they're for. Naive, fancy, horrifying. But spunky, that's nice. I love words. I love words. And like if I'm doing especially if I'm doing ATC cards, I like to just put a word on there. The word doesn't have to have anything to do with anything. And I don't know why there's red ones and green ones, but this one says salads, a slacker, supermodels, karma, doing the dishes, the Hunger Games, a morgue, party poopers, but just fun words. So I'm throwing in, and I don't really count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll put 10 red ones, and we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 green ones. Okay, see, this is how I do. But now when I go and do, because right now I'm doing 8 boxes at the same time. And so all those 8 boxes sort of have the same thing in them, but they don't always have the same thing in them. In here, there's some of those paint chips, And so like in here, you'll have those of you who have already ordered this time, I have 8 orders that I'm working on. But these game cards can be used, like I made, if any of you saw the little coffee cups, coffee mugs. Here's a coffee mug I made with 3 cards, 1, 2, and 1 for the handle. And it's a coffee mug, but it's a pocket. You can put a little tag in there. And so that's why I put 3 of each of those in that particular one, just in case somebody saw that video, And so in here there's a package of seam binding, lace seam binding. In here then you'll see a little package, a little bag. And in the bag, there is just an assortment of things like buttons and gems of some kind. There's some beads in here, some little golden rings. And these can be used for anything. If you're making any kind of, if you're, you know, you could glue them onto a, like here, this is, that's a piece of string. This is a paper clip, and which it's like just all fancied up, and I got a button glued on there. See, so some of these can be used if you're going to make something like this. I always want to put things that I've made as well, to where you can get ideas of things you can make for your journal. Then I put a little bit of that lace in there. That's a piece of string again. And like this here, I made just a little paper clip banner, and it's just a simple something. Oh, add some calling card. There's a little wooden frame. You might do something with that. I don't know. This is metal. It's a metal rose in here. And like I say, they won't all be the same. They're all going to be this type of ephemera and stuff that you can work with. Here's just some things that you can use for journaling cards or tags. And here's a tag, started, not finished. Here's a piece of fabric, something or other. It really feels pretty. I don't know what you would do with it, but see, that's why when you get it, you figure what you're going to do with it. And then these here little cards are something. I had bought a whole stack of them from Emily's auction one time. They all got little sayings on it. This is sort of like burlap here, but it's kind of fun, whatever it is. It's kind of burlappy fun. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you'll do with that either. And then there's some ribbon that was left over from my granddaughter's wedding. So you just never know what's going to be in. And then here I just have pieces of fibers that you will use. Those you can put on your, use on your tags, for ties on your tags, or to make maybe you're going to make a you know, a hanger for the side of your journal or something. I don't know what this is. It's like thick felt. I got that from Stacy's little auction, and there's a little fairy. This box just doesn't feel like it has enough stuff in it. Let me open that up and put this stuff back in here. Well, I don't have everything in there right now. So I'm just putting all that in there, and just shove this stuff in here, and then see the thing is, oh, and then you know, here's one that I put this the paper clip on, and it's just, it doesn't have no decoration on it. Mom, put that in there because then you can decorate that one yourself, all by yourself. And then I got these angel wings. I'm gonna throw, and this is what happens. I just throw stuff in there, just throw it in there. And so there, I'm gonna give you one end. Okay, I'll give you an angel wing of this iridescent ones, and then I'm gonna open this one up, and I'm gonna put a golden angel wing in there, because you may make some kind of a embellishment of an angel with them angel wings. So you might do that. I'll put that in there. And then, well, this is just laying here on my desk. Holiday trimmings, and that's angel wings. 2 different angel wings. So whoever gets this box is going to be able to make angels. And let's see, what else do I have? Here's a piece of this. It's a piece of that. And here's a little piece of ribbon. I'm just looking on my desk right now. And here's a couple punch outs. I'll put them in there. See, you don't know what you're going to, you never know. Okay. And so then, let's see. Oh, here I put one of the this is one of the mug, a coffee mug. Oh, mug, a car thingy pocket. I put that in there so you can see how I done that. And then here, I had so much fun with these. I was coffee dyeing with my secret style of coffee dyeing. Hi, Papa. What you got to eat there? Oh, I don't eat here chips. Okay, and so, but I got some stuff on it. This will make a nice pocket in your journal. And oh, and here's a oh, that's got the Lord's Prayer on it. I made these like 150 years ago, and it's just a keychain thing. Yeah, hail. And Papa hailed. And then there's a recipe card that goes in there. And this is a library pocket with a library card. You might want to put that in your journal. And let's see. Does this fit in here? No, that don't fit in there. Does this fit in there? Yeah, that fits in there. Now here, oh, this is something I got from this is something I got also from a I got a bunch of these from Stacy's auction one time. They're actually samples of something that you make blinds out of. But what I'm thinking that I'm going to do with mine, the ones I have, is I want to make like a hanger. I want to cover it. I'm not going to take these pieces off because I don't know if it's going to fall apart. But I'm going to cover these over and make like a hanger. And then I'm going to stitch, you know, I'm going to use buttons or something that I'm going to make just a wall hanging. They're just small and they're pretty. And that's going to be in there. That's in that box right there. Now in this, oh, all of this in here are almost all, everything in this envelope is about 10 different items or probably more of things that are Tim Holtz paper thingies. And then this here is, these are all die cuts. Okay, those are in there. See now? And then I got an envelope and a note card there, which those make nice little, that makes nice little flop outs, whatever, in flip flops out of in your journal. You make a junk journal out of this. So this is going to be beautiful. Now, and so then there's a tag that is all stitched together, ready for embellishments, and a hole and a thing and tie, and there's some doohickeys, and there's a whatchamacallit, and there's a thingamajig, you know. These tags too, I think I got them at see, I buy this stuff, you know, Emily's auction there. Then these are some tags. I just cut these out of file folders, but they're ready for embellishing and decorating. There's some more of them, and this is another one of them. Doohickeys. Now, let me see. Now then, okay, so I think that's all that fits in that box. I don't want to jam it real full because, see, if I jam it real full, then I'll mess up them hinges, you know. I don't want to mess up them hinges. Okay, so then you'll get that box and all of that stuff in there. But then it overflows with this other stuff. And so, like, here is a pocket, page pocket I made using some Sears and Roebuck. Here's some dyed page from a dictionary, book page, vellum page. These were placemats. This is like, and these are like pages, but now you can take them apart. You can ink them. You can do whatever you want to make pockets. And this is some I tea dyed and whatever dyed on and dried them in the dehydrator. There, and this one too, and then this one too. And this is a page out of a book. And here's another one of these. I call these Joy pages because my friend Joy made them. And so this has got 2 pockets. It's stitched all the way around. I call them my joy pages. And then, oops, in this bag, oh, those all have to go in the bag. I don't remember what's in this here bag. Oh, I got another one of these. And I got some more dictionary pages. And then some, and this is a page out of a book of some kind from the olden days, you know. And this here too, and this here too. Oh, these are also like coffee dyed. I don't do much tea dyeing, mostly just coffee. Oh, that corn looks good, and that's out of a magazine. And here, oh, that was that same magazine of pictures from like a long time ago, long time ago. And this one too. So these pages are there for you to make. You can make your tags, you can make your pockets, you can make your flip outs, you can cut parts off of them. This is a piece off of a floor plan, off of like a blueprint. And there's more tea dyed, or I mean coffee dyed. Oh, and here we've got envelopes from CD envelopes. And here's some more. These are like tea dyed. Oh, this one here, it's another one of those pages from the blueprints. And there you goes that. Oh, and then I have some more. You just don't know what you're going to get. And some more game cards. Love them Trivial Pursuit cards. They ask you questions, you know. Bad Something was a Neil Sedaka hit in 1963. What was it, Papa? Bad what? Bad Girl. Here's some little pages for something. Oh, this is a plastic CD pocket. And then another. Oh, this is a page. Letters to Us. You know what I think? Mary Jane's Farm. Okay. The Farmer's Magazine. Another one out of the dictionary. And here's a game rules, christmasfungames.com, whatever that is. And then here's another page. Oh, there, and here we go with some more cards. And oh, here we go with some more of these. So as you can see, I just kind of throw things in there. Just as you can see, there's no rhyme and no reason. You see, and there's papers. And then so this is the overflow that doesn't fit in the box. So I put that inside of this here sack. I put that inside this here sack. But then to get going with your journal, oops, I forgot to put this in here. This lovely heart has got to go in there too. A doily. Well, there might be a couple doilies there. Yeah, I think it's a couple. You know they're hard to get apart. We'll put that in there just like that. Okay, and then here is the journal. Now, see, everybody gets a journal to go with their group, with the collection is the journal. See, now I just started doing this where I'm making the Erin, you see this tag? Remember you gave me all them boxes? Well, man, they make nice tags. But anyway, I started making the covers. All the covers aren't going to be like this. From now on, they're all going to be like this. But this, I just took a piece of 12 by 12 paper, didn't cut it. I just folded it until it was 5.5 by 5.5 by 8.5. And so that it would make the right size for the cover. And so, and then I stitched it. Jeez, still sweating. Everything sticks to me. So, but, and then it's got at least 50 pages in here, probably more. Most of them have like about 60, but all the pages are different. So you can, well, not all the pages are different. There might be some that are the same. There might be some, not much though. And so, but they're different like sizes and different prints, but this is what all the pages are. And this here page is that's That was out of Tim Holtz stuff, label. And so, but there's a lot of pretty pages, I think, that this is an envelope. And Starla Art says, how does one acquire one of these fabulous boxes? Hang on a minute, Starla, darling. And I'll tell you that, but I'm going through this right now. But see, oh, look at even Santa Claus. And I don't think we should ignore Santa Claus just because it's May or whatever month it is right now. I don't know. And then see, then we get one of these here. Look at this here, and there's a page, and there's an important message page, and there's this page. And but see, you get a lot of different pages, and like I said, there's going to be at least 50, and that's only counting one side. That means that don't count both sides. If you count both sides, there's probably at least 200. There's another one. See there, Aaron, you gave me that one too. And I make just a page or a tag, but see, that's what you will get. Then this is your junk journal, but it doesn't have anything in there except pages. Well, I did this page, but this is a copy of something goofy I did. And now in the earlier packages that I sent out, they didn't have these big. They did not have these big journals in them. They didn't have them. They were just journal things to start a journal. But then I started saying, well, I'm going to add a journal. But I didn't add no price to it. I didn't add no price to it. I still left the price the same because I got papers enough to make these, and I got enough spiral things. And sometimes you might I know. I'm going to do the doodle prompts again because that was fun. This is a page in German. I just hope it's not anything bad, you know. I can't read German, so there's a time card, and then there's a page, and there's a lined page, and there's a pink page, and there's that page, and there's another one of those pages. That was that day we did that. Okay, yep, I think it throws back, and it throws up and then come back again. But you know what happens is they say that all of the whole universe, the whole world is having computer problems because there's so much computer usage right now. It's just the bandwidths, whatever the heck they are just having nervous breakdowns in something. Just a minute, I gotta get a drink. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Okay. This is a page out of a cookbook. There's another envelope. There's another budget page. This one's got a picture of something good to drink. And then the back cover. And so that comes with it then right there. So what you'll get the book. I'm gonna put this journal inside. Will it fit in here nicely? I think it'll fit in here nicely. I think. Yeah, there we go. It's in there. Now, so that's going to go there like this. I'm not going to seal that bag because you might want to use that bag for something else. And then I put this bag right here because then that's the overflow of the box. You get the box full of the box, the stuff in it, and then you get the overflow right here. Now this here, magnificent item. This magnificent item is
You ain't selling me.
No, you're not for sale, Papa. This magnificent, he thinks he's a magnificent item. This right here is a journal wrap. It's about 14 inches of the wrap part. They're not all that same either. They're not all that same. Some of them might be longer, some might be shorter. But what I do with them is now see when you have your journal, you can wrap this around your journal. And the way I do it is I go like this. I turn it, I bring it to the bottom, and then I go like that. Wait a minute. I go like this. Like, well, you know how to do it. I don't. There we go. Jeez, Elizabeth. Like this, see? Like you're wrapping a package. And then you bring this. Now, these strings on the sides, now they're kind of long. You might want to cut some of that off. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, let me get back. Just a minute. I done forgot something. Done forgot something in the box. Because I forgot something in the box. Oh, it's behind me. That's why. It's behind me. Okay. I was thinking, now see, this is what I forgot. I was going to put some fabric scraps in. I want fabric scraps into the box. The fabric scraps, in case you want to make, because you might, there's a little piece of a dolly. Got to have some fabric in there. I brought this in here so I wouldn't forget, and then good grief, then I forget. Well, I don't want to put all the same color. But I'm going to give you some of those little fabric scraps because now if you're making clusters or something, then you might want to have just little fabric scraps. Oh, here's some pretty ones. And so I almost forgot those in that one. Gosh, I don't want to forget nothing. Okay, and then what else do I have? And then, oh, and then in this box, I have like just little snippets of fabric, little snippets of fabrics. Now, if you're making like your little clusters, these little snippets, don't think I'm giving you garbage because this isn't garbage. It's not garbage. So, boy, I'm glad I didn't forget them because them go in there too. Okay. There. Now we're cooking. Almost forgot them. That would have been the end of the world right there. And so this is going to just wrap. Oh, wait a minute. Whose name was on this? I have names on them. Oh, I got to make sure I have the thing with the name on it or I'll send the wrong one. So I'll forget who ordered it and who paid for it. You know, I don't want to send it to Santa Claus. Okay, now. There we go. Now I'll go like this again. Oh, I think I put my business card in there. I think I did. Oh, maybe I didn't put my business card in there. Well, I think I don't know. Okay, see, so then we tied this on here like this. And that's a journal wrap. See, you just wrap it like you would wrap a gift. Okay, and see then, oh, I can't put that there. I got to put this right here. Now, then I have, oh, God, the husband is right there. And the husband is right there. You can be their husband. I kind of like my husband. Wait a minute, I'm getting this.
Your husband kind of like you too.
Okay, good. Now, see what I do then is I take this bubble wrap. See, I almost was not going to. Lorraine, yours is on the way. I done mailed yours yesterday. Papa brought it to the mail postal orifice. He brought it, and yours is on its way to Canada. I don't know how long it takes to get stuff to Canada, but yours is on its way. And so then I use bubble wrap. And I go around it a couple times with the bubble wrap. Now, let me tell you about this bubble wrap. Now, Papa, would you go on the counter? where I was tie-dyeing, where I was dyeing those, where I was dyeing the papers. Are you listening to me or just eating potato chips?
Both.
You listening to me?
Yeah, the potato chip. I mean, the
On the counter.
black when you were buying the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the counter, and they're just little squares of paper that have got brown blotches all over. Well, this one. Okay, would you go get them for me? Okay. Now, see, I went around a couple times with this here bubble wrap because I don't want that. You know, the thing, the cigar box to get mangled. And okay, then I got my tape here, and so. But now, when you unbubble wrap this, don't be throwing your bubble wrap away. Gosh, I got 33 people in here. And I haven't said hi 33. Hello, all 33. Okay, see, then I tape this around, and it's taped then. And when you untape this, when you try to untape it without wrecking it, because I'm gonna show you, I gotta show you my my top secret way of dot. Now see how that is? It's nice and bubble wrapped. Nice and bubble wrapped. I mean to tell you. And then what I do then, this is what I do then, is I have this brown paper. Debbie, you just sent my payment. Can't wait. Okay. Okay. Now, look here. This is my bubble wrap that I've been using. I lay this bubble wrap out on the counter, and then I have my coffee cup with coffee in it and a paintbrush, and I paint the bubble wrap with the coffee. Then I take my whatever I'm going to dye and I lay it across the all the way across. Then I take my and I pat that down, pat the papers down, pat the papers, and then I take the papers, pat them down, then I switch them over. And then I put another piece of painted bubble. Well, you don't really have to switch them over, but I did. But see, this is still a little wet here on this one. But so, and then I put another piece of bubble wrap that I painted with coffee again. And some of these got a little dark, but that's how I got all of those dots on there. And I think that that looks so cool. On both sides, the dots. And then you'll see in this box that there's a couple of them I put in there that I did some stamping on them, and I did put some paper on them, but they'll make nice pockets in your journal, in my own humble opinion. But anyway, so that's what you can do with this bubble wrap. And it's a long piece, as you saw. So that's pretty heavy. So now, then I take my brown paper and I wrap it with the brown paper. The reason I do this, I don't put it, hi Messer Designs, I don't put it in a box, please. Well, I did put Lorraine's in a box because she ordered 3 and they were going to Canada. So I wrapped the brown paper then around a couple of times. And because when I do it this way, then I'm not paying for an extra sized box. I'm only paying for the size of what I'm shipping. And the post office has no problem with this. And because I I always have, and then there'll be a lot of tape on this. I tape it up good because I have it no bigger than the size of what I'm actually mailing. It keeps the postage down. I charge $8 locally for, in the United States for shipping. And some places it's a little bit more than that, depending. And I don't even get it because I sent one package to Hawaii. I sent one to Washington State, and it was like, I don't remember. It was like 9 something or something. Well, it depends too on the weight because they don't always weigh exactly the same. And then I had one to send to Hawaii, and I thought, oh God, this one's really going to cost to go to Hawaii. Going to Hawaii, it was less money than going to Washington from Florida. I couldn't believe it. I said, well, that's weird. It might have had something to do with the weight, but I don't know. Maybe Washington is just one of them states. It's fancy or something. I don't know. They charged me a lot of money saying there, but no, I'm not complaining at all, because the $8 actually for shipping helps with the shipping. Okay, so the total price of this package with the shipping is $28. So I charge $20 for the package and $8 for shipping. And so, okay, I might end up putting more. And then see what I have to do is whoopsie daisies, then I measure this. See, I measure it. I have to measure it. Like this one's going to be 9 by 4, 9 by 4. Wait a minute, no, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 by 8 by 4. See, so then I will write that on here. 10 by 8 by 4. And then I bring it in the other room is where I have my scale, and then I weigh it, and then I can print my own postage to go to the post office. And because I do my own postage, it's a little bit less that way. Not a lot less, but a little bit less. And so anyway, let me put that on here. Okay, now talk amongst yourselves. Oh yeah, yes, Colette. Um sending to Canada. I don't know why they want to charge so much more. I guess because it's got to be customs or something. I don't know. Okay, what time is it? Didn't take too long. Okay, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
She sure did run off now.
Okay, got me another one to package. This is an awesome box right here. Some of the boxes are really fancy. They're all wood though. All the boxes are wood. And the way I take my orders is if you want to have a box, you pay through PayPal, friends and family. Now, there's a friends and family that is just friends and family to send money. There is a friends and family that if you're paying for a product, and that's not the one. Don't pay for a product. Just send the money. Just send me the money. That's all. $28. And make sure you put your address on, and that's for in the United States. And be sure and put your address on there so I know where to send it. And then then you'll get your box of goodies. Now, so then, okay, so here we have again, and you'll see how they're pretty much similar. I love this here box, Perdomo Habi, whatever, from Nicaragua. Okay, that goes to this person. And in here, there's some stretch seam binding, a package, and then again, the package of buttons and things. And then a little bit of lace. That's 3 yards of lace in there. And then again, the little paper clip with the flower. This is a little wooden sign that says Enchanted Way. And this is a paper clip to go on the side of a page. This is a metal flower. And that's also a little piece of ribbon. These are 2 little things. It says, which world famous bridge is affectionately dubbed the coat hanger? Do you know the answer to that? It's the Sydney Harbor Bridge. Fisherman's Wharf, Pacific Heights, and Nob Hill are neighborhoods in which American city? You know it? You know it? Time's up. It was San Francisco. But anyway, those are fun. Oh yeah, I do have a card I have my calling card in there. And then here's some little journaling cards or something. And here's that little piece of fabric. So see, these ones here are kind of the same. And there's a couple of these. Families are like branches on a tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. That's very good. There's that piece of that stuff. And here's some of these strings to tie on your yeah, I didn't pull that part of the thingy. And so I put all of that in here. And then I got my let's see, and then we get all of our cards. And like I say, I've got about this many. And then we'll put some of these green ones and some of these red ones and another couple of green ones. Oh, there's an Ireland card. And let me see. I'm going to put that in this little bag only because it makes it look like fancy, or like I know what I'm doing. And San Francisco, see, she knew. Mandy knew it was San Francisco. Yep. So we'll just put them cards in there like that way. And so many things you can do with your little cards, with your playing cards. So many things. Okay, and there's a index card. I guess it could be. Yeah, it's a recipe card. And then of course then the library card with the library pocket, and 2 joy pages are in there. Hope that one won't fit in there. Here's some German papers. Maybe make some pockets out of those. Oh, this will go in there, that seam binding. And then there is them die cuts. Put them in there. See, that's one of the these are those that I dyed, bubble wrap dyed. But then I did stamping on them and I glued some little things on them and stuff. It makes it for a pretty little, like a pocket in your journal. And then there's the, might have put that tag in there too soon. Oh, there it is. I made that little pocket, that coffee mug pocket. There, and see, I used the apples to cut the tag out. So see, it's a junk journal. And you just go to junk journal. Here it says mother. This one says mother. Mothers and flowers are much the same. Both are God's masterpieces, each with a different name. So whoever gets this, if you're a mother, keep it yourself. If you have a mother, give it to your mother. If you know a mother, give it to a mother. And there's one of those things that you can make a wall hanging out of. And then here we go with the Tim Holtz die cuts are in here. And there's at least 10, maybe more. And then here again is a couple of little things for journaling. And then there's that same envelope thing with a card. And there's a tag, and there's a couple of tags. And there's a few tags ready for embellishing. And then here, there's two there, but you cut them apart. There are two different journaling cards, and there's another one. And okay, now, so that's about what fits in there. Let's see, then I put in the cigar box. It will fit in the cigar box. And I didn't give them, I got to give this person some angel wings. Oh, there's a piece of ribbon. Let's throw that in there. Give that person a couple of angel wings and put them there. And then I got to go back here and I got to turn around again because we got to have some of these snippets for if you're going to make like little snippets. If you're going to make little snippets or snacks, whatever you want to make, put them in there. Look, some little pieces of lace. So if you're making little clusters or whatever, those are so nice for that. And then let's put a little bit of fabric pieces in there. This one here is kind of long. Now see how they're different? Now this one's kind of longish if you're going to make a snippet roll. There you got stuff for a snippet roll. And put them in there. Guess I should iron them. No, I don't iron stuff. A little bit of fabric, Gotta have some fabric. Fabric everywhere. But not enough to make underwear. Okay, there's some more. That and let's put this in there. Okay, so that's fabric. Gotta have fabric. And whoops. And there's a couple of little doilies. Now, see, you can take the little doilies and you can cut them in pieces or use them as whole for your decorating. You got to remember, it's a junk journal, just a junk journal. Journal for junk. So you're not going to get nothing in here but junk. Just junk. That's nice. Now, then, oh, I didn't get the bag. Would you go in there on the green cart in room A on the bottom shelf? There's a green bags. I need one of them green bags. Bottom shelf of the teal cart. Okay, thank you, Papa. You're a good man, Gungadin. So we have some German pages. We have another one of the joy pages, which is the pockets. We have hearts. We have this page. We have this page. We have this page. We have this painted page. And we have this page out of an old workbook. This is dyed. This is sort of dyed. And this is kind of dyed. And yes, please. And this, wanted dead or alive. Oh, here's a map of Mississippi and Montana. Thank you. And this is a homemade paper. See, there wasn't a homemade paper in the other one. See how they're different? And then, oh, and then there's a plastic pocket, and there's some CD pockets, and some more of those things there. And then a piece of paper, and this, and then look at the Irish there. See, that's an ATC card sort of started. And see, there's some more of those dictionary paper, and dictionary paper, and dictionary paper, and music. And it's just not a copy of music. That's like real music, old, really old. Test sheet for something. Yeah. And then some more coffee dyed and coffee dyed and coffee dyed. Looks like that paper died. I mean, tell you. There's a song. Oh, look at this here page. That's out of an old book, an old magazine, Needlecraft magazine from they're advertising Phil's Naphtha soap. And this one is, that's some weird paper right there. And there's some out of it, like an embroider or something old. Something old. Look at them little cherubs, how beautiful they are. This to the corn. And this is this, and this is this. And so that is what is gonna, that's the overflow. That's the overflow. Now this here journal is a little bit different. This one I just made the cover out of mixed. This is a page I just glued stuff together and I made the cover. And then, but the pages are all going to be similar to the one that you saw already earlier. But see that the book is ready to go to start. There's a receipt, you know, and there's that time card. And the book is like ready for the receiver to start junk journaling just by put. And then you might have your own junk too to go in there. You might have your own junk and add your own junk, you know. And so, gosh, I see my joy. You know, when I say joy pages, that's Joy Robinson. She made them. And see, she made them. She gave them to me, and just so I could help, so she could help me fill these boxes up because I love her so much. Look at this is just a piece out of a Hallmark greeting card, but it's a page now. See, oh, Beetle Chick, I got mail from you today, and I didn't even open it. Beetle Chick. Okay, and time card, piece of paper. I've been working my buns off trying to get these ready to go. Anybody 70 and over are not allowed out at all? Are you serious, Lise? Is that in your state? That means me and the hupster, we're not allowed to go out because we're 70 and older. Papa?
Kiss my butt.
Oh, Papa says kiss my butt, you know, but I don't want none of you to be kissing on his butt. And you know what, Lorraine? When you ordered 3, I had a feeling your sisters were involved. That's even what I told. That's even what I told him. Yeah, what if they need groceries? Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness sakes. But see how pretty? I think, you know, there's some pretty pages in here because I had some like stationery that I've had for like ever. And look, I even put playing cards in there for pages. But as you can see, there's a lot of pages. And so you'll have a lot. But you see, most of the pages are an image on one side or colored on one side, white on the other. So you have the other side that is writable. You know, you can do a lot of journaling on it, but you don't have to. You can color or doodle or anything. Look, that one's got a beautiful. Now, who sent me these? Somebody sent me these. doilies that were already, this one here already died. This one here, I just had put papers and fibers and stuff on my copy machine and just copied, and that's what I got. And the same person sent me these, that sent me these polka dots. If you're in there, please stand up and introduce yourself, please. But because I done forgot your name, I got it written down somewhere. And then, but see, here is just a lot of paint, and she made this one too. And the back cover of this one, the back cover is actually envelope. Some of them have an envelope on the front for the front and back cover. So what you can do is you can put a piece of chipboard or something. You can cut a piece of like cereal box this size, put it in there, and it'll make this heavier. Or you don't have to do that. You can use that to just keep secret stuff in there and then just decorate. So some of them that I made, I put a pocket envelope like that on the front and the back. And so, yeah, so that's what I did. So this all goes into the unicorn bag. Goes into the unicorn bag. Okay, now I'm going to wrap this one, Gail. And then I'm going to have the drawing for the door prize. So, because this puts us already at an hour. Oh, I did this one faster because now it's, so I'm put this here like this. And then I will wrap it like this around here. And there's strings and stuff hanging on here. You just have to cut them off if you don't like them. And then we just tie it around. And I like to just tie my journal. Then if you tie your, now see, this will be much too long for just the journal. So you can cut the ends off of the strings. These are just torn. They're not cut. They're not sewed, anything, just torn. And so, but then when you tie your journal together like this, nothing can escape. Nothing at all can escape. So I should have all that I've got ready, because I got them all basically ready to go now, the orders that I have, and be ready to be mailed off tomorrow. Hopefully the mailman doesn't run too early. So now what I'll do is I'm going to, whew, did you leave that door open on purpose, or the only cold air is escaping? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get stuff together for a door prize.
I got to leave you. This chair's not that comfortable.
I know you always said that. Okay, sweet cheeks. I'll be out there with you in a little while, so don't be scared without me.
No, I expect I'm going to be here.
Oh, Lorraine, in Quebec, that is the rule. No one 70 older. Shut my door, thank you. Allowed to go except for the pharmacy or grocery store. Yeah. Well, see, I was getting a little bit too depressed listening to all of the, you know, those people that make me crazy. Those people that make me crazy are the government people. They start saying stuff, and then I got scared, and then I get all weirded out, and then I start getting all nuts, and I get all depressed. So I quit watching them. I just figure, whatever. Oh, that's out of the book. I can't do that one. No. These are all of the book. These copies. No, it's out of the book. These copies. I can't do those. Okay. Can't use these. Okay, I'm going to get a few things together here for and these are good. What I put in these when I put these together, these Happy Mail, I mean door prize things, they're just not really much of anything but something to use in your junk journals. So if you're doing a junk journal, this is the kind of stuff that you want to have in your junk journal. And so, and you never know what you're going to get. So, and so I just put things in there. And there's a door. Compliments of Gail, not Gail. That was Erin. Erin made them doors for me, so we'd have doors for the door prize. Piece of paper. Oh, let's put another one of those. Okay, everybody loves the. Oh, that's cute. I gotta make copies of that. This is a very vintage card. Let's put that in there. Look how that is. And oh, look at these. Aren't they cute? Look at this. Isn't that cute? Okay. What are these little things? Oh, these are little stamps. I'll put them in there. Okay. So, and then, oh, I got to reach up here. You get my birthday stuff. Okay. Now, oh, okay, let's see. Let me see. Yes, and like I say, these boxes I sell for $28. The box is $20 and the shipping is $8. And which pretty much covers the shipping and covers it enough for me. And so if you're interested in one, just let me know. Okay, and then Gail tells me that she's ready. And so I got to reach up here again. This is my exercise, is to reach up there. And then I got numbers from 1 to 120 on these here cards. We haven't used these cards for a while. I haven't done the normal. Oh, usually on Tuesday nights I do ATCs, but sometimes I just got to have a break from them. I have to do something different. And like tonight, I almost said, well, I'm not going to do a live because I've got to get these packages packaged. And then what I said was, well, I'll just package them on the live stream. Okay, so I am going to pull a card. It's going to be this one right here. And put these back in this bucket, put this bucket right there. And whoever is the winner, you got to let me know your birthday because there's birthday things too. 88. The number is 88. Who might be the winner? 88. Oh, I see Mandy has 80. Okay. 88 without going over. Ooh, Colette has 83. 83. And it is Colette. Okay. Now, and I didn't mention now, if you all are international, that's not a problem. You still can call it. Please put your address. I do think I have your address, but it's best if you email it to me anyway, and then I have it. Call it. And then I've got international stamps that were sent to me, so I am good for that. And because I know she's up there in that Canadian place. And when is your birthday, Colette? I don't need the year. Your birthday is September 8th. Okay, let's see if we've got a September. I'm getting close to getting not every one of these months left. Oh, there's a September. And then I go here and I find September. Okay, September 3rd through the 12th. Okay, so far I've been good on these. If everybody is okay, September 3rd through the 12th. Your color is aqua. Your feelings change suddenly and easily. You are always lonely. You like traveling. You are truthful. You listen and believe other people too easily. It's hard to find love for you, and you get lost in love easily. Sometimes you get hurt by love. And here it says in September, oh, Joy, that is so kind. Jackie, you get a box from Joy. That is so wonderful. That's okay, Jackie. Send me your address, sweetheart, and I will get it to you. Absolutely. Thank you, Joy. Joy is such a giving and wonderful lady. Thank you so much. Okay, September. Your birthstone is a sapphire. You are suave, careful and organized, calm and cool, kind and sympathetic. You are trustworthy, loyal, and honest. You have a good memory and you love sports. So that's you, Colette. So that's going in your collection of door prize, and that will get mailed to you. I thank you all so much. You guys are just absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm going to pull out my Heart Thoughts book. I always want to read something good when we do need good stuff. Freedom. This one here is labeled freedom. Got my glasses. Man, I've been having to wear my glasses more and more lately. It's just like my vision is going down the tubes. Okay, I am free. You can choose to be that part of your spirit that is totally free. If you can be free in one area, you can be free in many areas. Be willing to be free. I affirm the following. I am pure spirit and light and energy. I see myself as being free. I am free in my mind. I am free in my emotions. I am free in my relationships. I am free in my body. I am free in my life. I allow myself to connect to that part of me that is pure spirit and is totally free. I release all my limitations and my human mind fears. I no longer feel stuck. I realize that I am far more than my personality, my problems, or my dis-ease. I more connect with this part of me. The more I can be free in every area of my life, the part of me that is pure spirit knows how to lead me and guide me in ways that are very beneficial. I trust the spirit part of me and know that it is safe for me to be free. I am free in my love for myself. I let that love for myself flow as freely as possible. It is safe to be free. I am spirit and I am free. When I read that, I think about my soul, and I know that my soul is actually, some might not agree with me, but my soul is actually the Lord Jesus Christ. It's in my soul. He is my soul. And I have to take care of him. I have to be good to people. I have to be kind. I have to be honorable to people because I am the temple that takes care of Jesus Christ, who is my soul, and he keeps me free. And so I don't know. Some of you might not want to hear that, but that is what I feel. And so, and it feels good. Okay. And so I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you so much for coming. And I may package up a couple more before I go to bed, and hopefully I'll have them all in the mailbox by tomorrow. And hopefully old people can go to the post office, because if I don't get them in the mailbox in time, then Papa can drop them off at the post office. But they're pretty safe there. He went to the post office with the package that was going to Canada the other day, and he said, like, there's like plastic hanging, like a plastic curtain that you can see through, but you can't spit on anybody, or nobody in there can spit on you, whatever. And so, and then there's tape on the floor that marks every 6 feet, and so, you're pretty, and he wears his mask and his gloves when he goes out, and takes them gloves off right away when he gets home, that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit of trying anyway. So, and I want him to be safe. So, anyhow, but hopefully I'll get him before the mail runs, because if I get him before the mailman comes, then even if I can't fit them all in the mailbox, he'll come to the house and get them. So, okay, I want to say I love you. I ask God to watch over you, every move you make, every step you take, and I will see you on the next video. God bless. Oh, Marge, I'm so sorry. I miss you. Oh, I missed you, Marge. Thank you for stopping by, though. We just got finished. God bless you all.